Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel. Have you ever wondered about divine timing and guidance? In today's video, we're delving into the intriguing realm of the 7 laws governing these cosmic forces. What exactly is divine timing, and how does it work hand in hand with divine guidance? Can we truly miss these divine nudges, or are they always within our reach? And what about manifesting our deepest desires, like a twin flame union or anything else we yearn for in life? Join us as we uncover the secrets behind divine timing, how it unfolds, and why embracing divine guidance is crucial on our journey. Now is the moment to unravel these mysteries and align with the universe's greater plan. Let's start with something important. Each of us walks a unique path. There's no one-size-fits-all approach or single correct way. That's why this channel exists, to celebrate your journey, your perspectives, and what you've found that works for you. Your experiences can inspire and support others on their paths too. Here, we come together to share wisdom and stories. I encourage you to always feel free. Whether you agree or disagree with me, your voice matters. Let's explore and converse together as a community. I'm grateful you're here. Today, let's explore the concept of divine timing and ponder the question, can I attract my twin flame? Divine timing unfolds naturally when all elements align perfectly as intended. Consider a solar eclipse. How does the much smaller moon precisely block the sun's light at just the right moment? It's a cosmic dance where every detail synchronizes seamlessly for that unique event. Similarly, if something is destined to occur in our lives, it will manifest at the perfect time. If you're navigating the twin flame journey, it's been part of your path since the day you embarked on this human experience. Reflecting on your journey and the moments that brought you to meet your twin flame, you'll notice the subtle nudges of divine guidance. Even challenges that seemed negative at the time were often guiding you toward that connection. For example, losing a job, running late to a meeting, or missing out on expected funds might have been crucial nudges prompting you to take your next significant leap forward. In our society, blame often takes center stage, especially on social media, where it's prevalent. Without delving too deeply into that, I want to share a different perspective. The hardships inflicted upon us can actually be blessings in disguise. I'm not referring to situations involving physical harm, manipulation, or violence. Those are serious issues on their own. For instance, someone once attempted to sabotage my business and bring me down. At the time, it was baffling and hurtful. Now, looking back, I realize that experience forced me to make necessary changes. It thrust me into unfamiliar territory, ultimately guiding me towards discovering profound truths about myself and my journey, including the realization of meeting my twin flame or a deeper understanding of my true self. Let's take a moment to contemplate that every experience we're going through is guiding us to this present moment. If you're journeying with your twin flame, your soul resonates with an incredibly powerful frequency, a doubled heart's vibrational love energy that's intrinsic and cannot be fabricated. It simply exists within you. It's important to note that comparing twin flame connections to regular relationships, soulmate bonds, or karmic ties doesn't quite fit. They operate on entirely different levels. Relationship advice like, if he doesn't respond, he's not interested, or if she isn't nurturing, she's not into you, doesn't apply to the twin flame journey. This journey exists for a profound reason, to awaken you to your true self and purpose. It's about transcending and expanding into who you are destined to become. Meeting your twin flame at the precise moment and place, feeling that undeniable energy and connection, is a culmination of your journey up to that point. It's when divine timing orchestrates everything to align perfectly for your understanding and growth. Think of it like the constant motion of the moon and the ever-present sun. We know they exist and move independently, yet there are rare moments when they align, causing an eclipse where the moon appears to cover the sun despite its smaller size. This celestial phenomenon beautifully illustrates how, despite differences in scale and motion, the universe synchronizes everything into moments of profound significance. Just like in our lives, where divine timing plays its pivotal role. If you're feeling anxious about your twin flame union, I want to reassure you, I've been in that exact place myself. I remember endlessly searching online, wondering if my twin flame would ever come back, or how to reunite with them. It was a phase of obsession and confusion, where I struggled to grasp the bigger picture of what was unfolding. I'm not here to judge, because I understand that during those moments, spirituality and understanding seem distant, and it's hard to see beyond the obsessive thoughts. It's okay to start from that place and navigate through those intense emotions and uncertainties. We all begin somewhere, and it's all part of our journey towards deeper understanding and growth. Each person's journey unfolds uniquely. For some, it may unfold over the course of a year or two, while for others, it might span 2 decades or more. Comparing these journeys and expecting specific outcomes based on actions isn't fruitful. I always emphasize this point. There's no use in striving to manipulate situations just to bring someone back into your life. Everything unfolds precisely according to divine timing. When the moment is perfectly aligned, it will naturally come to pass. Here's something to hold on to and internalize. Your twin flame union will manifest exactly when it's meant to. No matter what you do, you cannot accelerate or delay this divine timing. It will unfold as it's destined to. Now, let's explore the concept of divine guidance. It's important to recognize that divine timing is always at play. There's no set time frame. Whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or even 15 minutes. Everything unfolds in the present moment, right here and right now. Your twin flame will re-enter your life when the universe aligns everything perfectly. However, I want to stress that your twin flame may also appear when you're not in a state of perfection. Why? Sometimes they come to challenge and provoke growth within you. We often discuss how encountering your twin flame serves to reveal your true self and encourages you to release limiting beliefs and fears. I'd also like to clarify the concept of letting go. It might be a matter of terminology or my own expression, and I take responsibility for that. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or erasing an experience from your mind as if it never occurred. Instead, it means freeing yourself from its grip so that it no longer dictates your emotions or decisions. Imagine this scenario. You once had a terrible experience with a cake at a restaurant. It was so bad that you swore off that cake forever. Despite encountering a similar cake made by a different chef in a different place, you still hesitate to try it because of that lingering negative memory. Each person's journey and experiences are unique. Holding on to the mindset of, "This happened once, so I'll never try it again," can limit you from embracing new possibilities. It's important to recognize that while past experiences shape us, they shouldn't restrict us indefinitely. Of course, I'm not suggesting that if you burned your hand once, you should keep exposing it to the same danger. What I'm emphasizing is the importance of not allowing past events to continue exerting negative influence over your present choices and opportunities for growth. Imagine this. If a teacher once labeled you with a limiting belief, saying something like, "You'll never understand that," and you're still carrying that belief with you into your 40s, it's important to recognize that it doesn't define the truth of who you are. Letting go involves freeing yourself from the grip of these negative beliefs, breaking the spell they have over your potential. When it comes to twin flames and their journey towards union, it unfolds precisely according to divine guidance. It will happen in its own perfect time, whether that's tomorrow, in 10 years, or 5 years from now. Trust in the process and timing that the universe has in store for you. When your twin flame re-enters your life, it may happen multiple times. Personally, I've experienced this 3 or 4 times myself. I vividly recall 3 instances where I thought I had grasped the dynamics, only to feel like I was starting over each time they returned. They return to challenge and reveal new aspects of yourself. The union unfolds precisely as it's meant to. The key message today is understanding that you can't control this process. No amount of exercises, personal growth, or strategic actions will force their return. Divine timing dictates that it occurs when you release your fixation on it. It's about reaching a state where you no longer obsess over when or how it will happen. Instead, you find yourself in a natural flow, where things unfold effortlessly and authentically. Imagine your journey toward union with your twin flame as a road trip. Just like traveling to the other side of the world, it involves crossing numerous countries, staying in various hotels, and encountering different people who each impart valuable lessons. Along the way, you may reunite with your twin flame multiple times, parting ways only to reconnect again. It's a journey of growth and discovery, where each encounter adds to your understanding and evolution. Here are a few mindset shifts to consider. 1. The twin flame union isn't a final destination. Rather, it marks the beginning of an even deeper journey. 2. There are different facets to union, the inner union and the 3D union, as discussed in previous episodes. Twin flames encompass more than just a romantic relationship. They're about fostering self-love and personal growth. 3. Trying to meticulously plan and control outcomes often leads to unexpected twists. It's amusing how we think we have everything under control, only for reality to unfold differently. In the present moment, you can plan out your day meticulously. Write down your schedule, from waking up to brushing your teeth, going for a walk, reading a book, and everything else. Then, observe throughout the day how closely you adhere to that plan. Notice how life introduces unexpected events and deviations. Life happens, and it's your choice to trust that everything unfolds as it should. I've heard countless stories like this before. Take, for instance, a lovely soul from Perth, apologies to all my Australian listeners, who once made what seemed like a wrong turn. Surprisingly, that turn led her right next to her twin flame in a car, whom she hadn't seen in ages. This is the essence of divine timing. Sometimes what appears to be a mistake or a detour is actually exactly where you need to be. When your mind insists on how things should unfold, trust that even when you're late, unsure, or seemingly off track, it's all part of the divine plan. Surrendering to this concept can be challenging, but it's a practice worth embracing. If you're interested in further guidance, you're warmly invited to join our group sessions on Patreon. The more you practice surrendering and trusting in divine timing, the more natural it becomes. Remember, by age 28, our brains have solidified many of our habits and beliefs, so sometimes a reset is exactly what we need to align with our true path. Let's explore the realm of divine guidance together. Recently, I had a compelling experience that I feel compelled to share with you all. Many of us feel a calling to serve and to leave a meaningful impact behind. Whether it was your twin flame or another spiritual mentor who conveyed this message, Twin flames often accelerate our spiritual awakening. This doesn't negate your existing spirituality or that of your twin flame. Rather, it enhances and propels it forward. The spiritual journey transcends this human existence. It continues even beyond what we perceive as death. I believe that what we call death is, in fact, a continuation of awakening, a process that is ongoing and everlasting. Last week, when I hesitated about sharing an energy update, I had a profound internal struggle. Part of me resisted, feeling unsure if it was the right moment. Yet, something within me insisted that there may not always be a tomorrow to share these insights, to express and impart knowledge. It's curious how our minds deceive us into believing there's an abundance of time, fostering a sense of perpetual survival mode. In truth, all we truly possess is the present moment. Whatever you feel compelled to share or pursue, it's essential to act upon it now. For now is all we truly have. I'm not suggesting you do anything reckless, like jumping out of a window. What I'm encouraging is embracing the energy of love and authenticity. If you have an urge to tell someone they're beautiful or to give them a hug, seize that moment. For instance, say to yourself, "I'm going to give them a hug," or "I feel like expressing, I feel so sad when you leave." It's crucial that we act on these impulses more frequently because everything unfolds in the present moment, right here and right now. Consider this. If Einstein had doubted his theories, feeling they were too unconventional or ahead of their time, we might not have reached the understanding of physics we have today. It underscores the importance of embracing and trusting in our present insights and inspirations. Here's the essence of it. Divine guidance is about learning to trust without overthinking. It's about recognizing that you can't control outcomes by planning every step and expecting a specific result. Instead, it's about trusting your inner feelings and acting from a place of love and genuine energy. How often have you held back from saying, "I love you," to your mum, or from hugging your kids and telling them they're the most precious parts of your life? Later on, you may regret not expressing these heartfelt sentiments. On your twin flame journey, it's essential to cultivate awareness of what you feel compelled to say and do. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. It doesn't exist. All that truly matters is seizing the present moment we have right now. I feel compelled to discuss this because I've experienced moments where I hesitated to speak my mind fully, fearing it might be too overwhelming or inappropriate. Yet, as I engage with all of you and listen to your stories, fears, and experiences, I realize what a privilege it is. It grants me insight into our collective journey and the prevailing energy among us. That's precisely why I've chosen to create these videos. It's not about personal preference. If it brings peace to even just one person fulfilling its purpose for that individual, then it's worthwhile. Something rather eerie has been occurring lately. As I record episodes and engage in conversations, I find myself receiving information that aligns perfectly with what was discussed in my podcasts. It's happened so frequently now that it feels uncanny. I sit there, amazed, wondering how these thoughts and feelings manifested into notes for my podcast, only to have someone validate them during a call the next day. It's mind-boggling, as if these insights flowed through me to reach others directly. I believe we're more interconnected than we realize. Every small action, whether a quote, a story, or a post, has the potential to shape the future. Speaking of twin flames, I recently heard another fascinating story. This person's twin flame, who is somewhat well known, seemed out of reach. They thought a connection was impossible until they stumbled upon a spiritual and scientific post on their twin flame's social media feed. It resonated so deeply that they felt it was meant specifically for them. This illustrates divine guidance at work. If you feel inspired to create beautiful and powerful music that brings new light into the world, go for it. Whether it's writing in your journal, posting on your blog, or expressing something to someone, trust that these actions are steps forward on your journey. In my discussions on energy channeling, I've highlighted that we're currently in a phase of exploring new, creative energies. Venturing into uncharted territories can be daunting, yet immensely fulfilling. You're in a perfect position right now to embrace something that may feel intimidating, but holds great potential for growth and reward. Don't hesitate. Waiting can feel excruciating, like sitting through a boring class, watching the minutes tick by on the clock, longing for the end. Instead, imagine being in a classroom where the subject is so engaging that time flies by unnoticed. It's another example showing that our perception of time is fluid. Sure, time exists in the sense that the sun sets and the moon cycles, but as energy, experience, and journey, it's more malleable. In just 5 minutes, everything can transform in your life. You might go from feeling one way, no worries about the confusion earlier. Here's the revised text with proper punctuation. Just clicked their hand, and it happened. Like at the same way when you met your twin, for example. It felt like someone had turned the tables around, and now things are working completely differently. It happened in a very short moment, so time doesn't exist. And do not stay there to wait. Now, let's explore how to recognize when you've received divine guidance. I'd love to share a story that was sent to me by one of my cherished souls. I prefer to call you that instead of students. It's truly an honor and privilege that you dedicate your time to listen to this podcast. I also have a significant announcement to share at the end. Your presence here, booking calls with me, sharing your stories, and allowing me to be part of your journey. It's incredibly rewarding. I'm deeply grateful for every journal filled with your stories and data. Each one comes alive with meaning. Thank you to everyone who has taken the time to connect with me, share their stories, and provide feedback. Your trust means the world to me. Sure, I'd love to share a story about divine guidance and timing that was sent to me recently. It's a reminder that every action you take on this journey matters. Today's message can be summed up in 3 words. Trust your twin flame union. Trusting it means letting go of worries, though I know it's easier said than done. That's why seeking guidance and support is invaluable. Join our group sessions, participate in exercises, attend our retreat. These small steps accumulate towards the moment of union. When it finally happens, it's truly a profound realization. Let me read you a snippet as an example. Hi everyone. Something incredible just happened. This is the 3rd time I've been in the park, gazing at the sky. As I lay on the grass, I recalled your podcast discussion about karmic versus twin flame relationships. I reflected on my past karmic-like relationship and compared it with my twin flame. Looking at the sky, I said, she has always cared about me, always been there for me when it mattered, and never played games. Suddenly, a shooting star streaked across the sky. This is the 3rd time I've seen a shooting star whenever I talk to the sky about her, and it also happened once during our workshop. Certainly. Here's a rephrased version. I had an incredible experience recently during meditation when a picture of a deity appeared. Yesterday, on a sudden impulse, I decided to invest in a quality pendulum. After searching online, I found a nearby store that sells them. When I arrived, the shop was closed as the owner had stepped out. As I turned around disappointed, I noticed the same small temple I had seen just days before. I decided to wait. After a while, the gentleman returned. Checking his reviews online, I discovered he was also skilled in energy reading. I asked if he could adjust a pendulum based on my energy, and he selected a rose quartz, explaining its rare love energy. I mentioned that one of my guides had identified my energy number as 333. We delved into a conversation about my twin flame, and I decided to share my recent third eye vision with him, confirming that this person had indeed entered my life. He smiled knowingly and described our connection as deeply significant, indicating it had triggered a spiritual awakening and would bring significant changes. Later, I learned he also teaches dance and has received awards for his work in India. His parting words resonated deeply as he encouraged me to stay connected to my guide, emphasizing her importance in my journey. I couldn't stop smiling on my way home, and to my amazement, I saw the number 333 twice, a sign from the universe. I share this story because it illustrates the power of divine guidance and the importance of recognizing when it's time to take certain steps or embrace new experiences. It's okay if you've previously brushed off spiritual insights or felt unready. Everything unfolds in its own time. Looking back, I wish I had kept better records, but it's never too late to start. I now view my journey from a different perspective, appreciating the light and wisdom it brings. I want you to know that the exercises and insights I share aren't meant to impose or judge, but rather to support and guide you on your unique path. If someone shares something significant with you, embrace it and allow it to resonate. You are truly amazing. As a twin flame and light worker, I feel privileged to be connected with such beautiful souls. Thank you for being part of this journey, which continues to unfold for all of us. Sure, here's a more engaging and human-friendly rephrasing. Life sometimes feels like it's testing us with challenges, pushing us to our limits. It's like when you're at the gym, pushing yourself through that last rep, feeling exhausted and thinking you can't go on. But once you do, you realize it was exactly what you needed to grow stronger. The pain is there, but so is the realization of your own capabilities. I'm not saying everything changes overnight. Far from it. It's about stopping the overthinking and obsession. Sometimes, all it takes is sharing your story, taking that first step. Imagine if you knew you only had 10 minutes left. What would you do? What would you say? How would you live? Holding on to that mindset can bring clarity and urgency to your actions. I wanted to share this because being on a spiritual journey means life will never be the same. It's ongoing, with no fixed destination. 10 years from now, I might look back and laugh at my current thoughts. But this is where I am now, and this is what I've learned. Your feedback, your experiences, your visions, they all matter. Please feel free to share them with me in the comments or privately. Your voice is valued here. As we wrap up this reading, keep in mind that you're never alone on this journey. You're surrounded by abundant support from the spiritual realm, your guides, ancestors, and the higher selves of those who deeply care about you. Even the masculine energy reaching out to you across space and time shows the profound connection you share. Trust in the divine timing of events and have faith that everything is unfolding just as it should. Even when it feels like you're flying solo, remember, you're resilient, cherished, and exactly where you need to be on your path of self-discovery and empowerment. As we say goodbye for now, I'm sending each of you loads of love and light, filling your journey with blessings and guidance. If you found value in this reading and want more, engage with this content by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Share this message with anyone who might need comfort and inspiration. And if you're enjoying this content, consider giving a super thanks. It really helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Thank you all for joining me on this journey of discovery and growth. Until we meet again, may you be blessed with courage, clarity, and unwavering faith in the beautiful journey ahead.